Hello, and welcome to what is likely my journey into seeing these damn things in my sleep. Wait, hold on a second. You aren't supposed to be here. Fine, I'll come back for the Mechwarrior for Mercenaries video. Frick. Now then, above all, my goal is enough money for one thing, the ground mobile HPG. Now, not that I already have quite the selection of mechs, but make no mistake, the journey to the HPG will be dangerous, disturbingly expensive, and filled with what is arguably rage quits. So the mistake I do on this part of my journey is letting a group of freelancers hire me to fight it in large-scale warfare against the space weeps that founded their own interstellar nation. Quickly identifying that my best course of action is to let my lancemates do whatever they want as they stare at the enemy lancer shooting their limbs off. We are quickly surrounded by the Drax for ejecting to save myself the embarrassment of likely doing the same thing as my lancemates, and arguably rage quitting to find some more profitable contracts that would let me get the mech of them, and abuse the resultant salvage bug to not get completely owned by my bills. Reeling from the recent financial loss, I charge forward in the exact same type of contract that I had been completely outmatched in before, because I am truly unmatched in my decision making, being both blessed and cursed by RNGesus. I struggle against the odds against me, and eventually find myself taking down the necessary targets with my totally balanced tier 6 clan equipped vulture that normal and definitely well-adjusted people like me pilot, and definitely don't constantly overestimate their heat management in the mech. Finishing off the leftovers of the contract I definitely planned to win from the start, and grabbing the sweet succulent AA batteries from the salvage of the Fed Rats, and then selling the mech we yoinked from the Fed Rats to the Fed Rats. But our work is not yet finished. For you see, we are indentured to the terms of the contract, unless I don't want to anymore, but because I don't want to be poor. We press on in our Kool-Aid ass ride, quickly building up heat inside of the Kool-Aid machine. We activate the triple strength Myanmar. We put the fear of Kool-Aid Man into both the enemy and whatever barbecue looking ass comes out of the oven's cockpit later. On our way to secure the beachhead, we face many a foe, some being Saitama victims, or being missed by what looks like camera flashes, or what I put on Kool-Aid Man as a heat-building utility weapon. We decimate all who stand in our way, and leave the employer happy and satisfied with our services, despite the heat stroke my pilot is currently facing. Upon further investigation, we have concluded that your brain damage is not mercenary service related. Beginning the next section of our multi-mission contract, we gain the support of some space weebs, for whatever reason. The sound of war crimes must have attracted them, so we keep blasting away, no matter what adorable little mech the Fed Rats send our way. During the next contract, I sneezed, causing my TPCs to overheat me, which was definitely on accident, and not my fault. We fight all the way to the end of our indentured servitude, and finally see the fruits of our labor. Believing myself prepared, I decide to fight the eugenic space warrior furries, and successfully pull off mechs, and deflate them and sell them back to the eugenics furries at an increased markup. Donning the cowl of Kool-Aid Man again, we encounter Kool-Aid Man's natural predator, chemtrail producers. As time goes on, we take out talk while keeping an acceptable heat level, blowing up their aircraft before we encounter the main base's forces and steal their ship for our own profits. We next destroy the planner's factory infrastructure, leaving them without a mech factory. Finally completing this mission, next we hunt out some high-ranking planner or something, and we watch my budget-saving mech die foolishly. Quickly realizing I am not built different, I run without finishing the optional objective. Next, I fight another demolition contract, finding a mad cat in a mech bay, and get revenge on the clanners for cockpitting me and my old vulture in that one short, as well as take their metal. We also fight another demolition contract, where I find that some of the buildings are indestructible. But anyways, I spent 6 hours editing this, which would normally be spent gaming, which is why I'm covered the last 2 videos I recorded, and I'm just going to show you the final C build count.